So my name is Luke Bradley. I'm the guitarist of Grow.
My name is Jack Wilson and I am the lead singer and bass player.
My name is Harry Shackleton and I am the keyboard player.
I'm Isaac Bryler and I'm the drummer.
We're here in Leeds.
Yes.
For your Leeds debut gig as Grow. That's quite exciting.
Yeah, it's good fun,
How
man.
are you feeling about it?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. It's something new, isn't it?
We played a lot in Halifax, a lot of the Grayston Unity, so it's good to get out there and play different venues and stuff like that.
What's the biggest challenge you've faced so far, and how have you been able to overcome that?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Travel.
Travel?
Yeah, trying
Is that a
to
big one?
getting from to and from gigs with one driver.
Yeah.
And we have overcome that with Northern Rail.
I mean, most of us have kind of like full-time jobs and stuff, so it's trying to balance it around that. But I think we're doing a good job of it. So.
Yeah. Do you think you've overcome that challenge quite well?
I think we're still kind of trying to overcome it.
I think it's exposing ourselves. At the moment, there's so many bands just here, there, and everywhere, and to just jump out of that big bunch is so hard. So I think for us, the Grayston Unity have massively helped us do that. I think they've helped us sort of get our sound by playing there so much and working with us playing, and I think they've made us become quite unique, which is what's somewhat set us out from the crowd.
I think the biggest challenge was fully starting out, because I didn't know any of the lads. They all knew each other. They were a band before I joined. But once we got to know each other, we just clicked. Like, we're all the same age. We're all into the same stuff. Yeah. We're all idiots, and we just vibe off each other. And I think after a year, especially, we've got that. And you see it in the music.
What's the personal highlight from that time over the past year?
I think the EP release, not the EP release, the EP fundraiser gig that we did at the Grayston Unity, because we got everyone we knew. The set we played all our favourite songs, just an hour set, so we could just have that freedom. We would just feel right at home.
It felt like we were famous. As soon as we came out that
You
door,
are
it was
famous.
that.
You are famous.
Yeah, no, it was great. Genuinely, it's kind of surreal feeling, and it's kind of nice to know that we've got that support locally.
The fundraiser for the EP, it was so good. So we sold it out and we went, and the whole thing up to it leading up, we were properly promoting it, and obviously it was our hometown gig, so we were expecting it to do alright, but it just had this incredible energy, and we were just like, it was amazing.
When you play on stage, you seem incredibly confident on the keys.
Yep.
Is there a difference between the confidence on stage and the confidence off stage?
Big time.
Massive.
Yeah. Oh, it's all a persona.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like now we've had a year together. The first gig we had, I felt so nervous, and I was like, oh my god, how am I going to do this? But as soon as I got on stage, like, the nerves just lift completely.
Like, being confident on stage is something that I was never good at. Literally, the first 10 gigs I played, I was uncomfortable. I just didn't like it. And then the more you play and the more you do, you get so used to it. It's like an adrenaline addiction. You almost get so scared that you get excited.
Coming somewhere like here in Leeds, it is probably a bit more nerve-wracking.
Doing that fundraiser provided you the opportunity to be able to live together in the studio and record that first EP. What was the most memorable part of that experience?
Oh, the most memorable part of that experience, it was, I think, just the first entrance of the studio and seeing everything we had available for us.
Memorable part? I mean, to be honest, with that whole experience, the least memorable parts are the actual recording. I think the most, like, doing stupid stuff, playing bowling, just having a laugh. Stuff like that. Yeah.
For me, it was the last sort of day when we were sat there listening to what we've created, and we're like, shit, this is actually alright.
Going from one track to another to another to another, and thinking we've done something.
It must be quite emotional.
Oh,
after
it was
those 4 days.
Oh, it was stunning. It was beautiful. You know, like to go away for 4 days and have something so like to show for it. Like, listening to those songs now, it just takes me back to when we were there and how it was lovely. Really nice, man.
And just hearing that final product was like, wow, good. Yeah, it was good.
And that was all sitting on top of the amazing weekend we'd had. Like, we actually definitely all bonded as a band. It sounds the typical thing to say, but we certainly became so much closer because we'd just been living in this confined space, not going home and playing Wii. We were there together, talking about it, thinking about it. And then it all came to this last day, and we're all sat amongst there just watching it in silence, and that was my favourite part.
I think it brought us closer, and especially, I mean, from the very start, it's been me, Jack, Shaq. So bringing Luke into it, you think it kind of changed the dynamic slightly, but we just genuinely just four really close mates.
Yeah, you got to know everything about everyone. I feel like, which is what you don't see when you just do like
Everything
a little
like what?
hour practice or 2 hour practice. Bit of everything, you know.
Such as?
I think Jack Wilson, I learnt a lot about that man.
I learnt more about Jack, to be honest. Just many things. Jack,
Anything, though?
yeah, well, Jack, he'll just do anything for a tenner.
Finally, coming on to the last question. Where do you see you grow in 5 years?
Selling out like 400 capacity venues up and down the country. You know, I wouldn't want to be headlining Glastonbury or anything.
Bloody Glastonbury, man, rocking it out. But who knows?
Peace all.
To be at a point where it's like, okay, it's been 5 years, but it's still worth pursuing.
That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Do you
Thank
want
you.
to say something into this camera?
Grow up or show up, or I will get my knob out.